Hi, and welcome to Coleman Tarot. My name is A.T. Coleman, and this is going to be your reading for the month of June. You may have noticed, if you're a regular subscriber, that I did not have any readings for May. I was very sick and almost died again, and if you know anything about my book, then you'll know what that means. I'm doing better. I'm doing much better, and I'm still having tests and stuff like that done, and I just want to say, for anyone out there who's going through the same thing as me, people get sick. It's the sort of thing that a lot of people see it as an inconvenience or something that's scary, but really it's an opportunity for you to learn and to grow and to change and to appreciate life and appreciate what you have, which I certainly do. Sometimes it's just a reminder of what you have, okay? So for myself, I'm not really seeing it as a scary thing. I'm seeing it more as just something that it's an opportunity for me to see what I can learn from this experience, okay? So I did not forget the contest. I just couldn't do the videos. So Linda Cloud is the winner of the contest. So this little guy will be coming, this little dire wolf will be coming to visit you. My email is in the description, so you can email me if you are Linda Cloud, and I will send this little guy off to you, okay? So this is the Game of Thrones reading, and here we go.
Okay, Capricorn, here we go. I have tried to redo the Capricorn one so many times. I keep getting weird phone calls of people speaking in Chinese, and then I got like people going up and down the stairs, banging, and things like that. There's a lot of weird stuff happening with this one. Okay, Capricorn. Oh, that's going to be it. Okay, let's go, Capricorn. First, we have the Seven of Cups. Then we have the Page of Cups. Then we have the Ten of Cups in reverse. Then we have the Queen of Spears. Then we have the Three of Hearts. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Tower. And we have the Eight of Swords. Okay, and this is the stuff that's going to be hidden. Thank God we have the Nine of Cups, because otherwise this would be probably a little bit of a harsh month. But we got the Nine of Cups, so things are going to be okay. Things are going to be just fine, Capricorn. Now, here we have the Seven of Cups. This is about making a decision, okay? Making a choice, making a decision. Now, I don't know what that is. We'll have to look at the other cards, but you're going to have a lot of different options, and you're going to have to make a decision this month, right? Probably right at the start. Over here, we have the Page of Cups. This is about good news of an emotional nature, so that's going to be great. This is going to be, it might have to do with a child. A lot of times this card is around children. Good news regarding your kids, especially since it's going to be summertime happening. But this is a good card to have. It's good news of an emotional nature. Now, it's right above it's right below the Three of Swords. This is traditionally about somebody having hurt feelings, possibly like an argument, or just I think it's going to be about self-esteem, because right across from that, you have the Queen of Spears, which is about confidence. So I think somebody might say or do something that gives you a little bit of a jab in your self-esteem. Somebody could just say or do the wrong thing, and that just hurts you, and then you have to become more confident. Okay, so that's another decision that you can make. Do I let this hurt me, or do I become more confident? And being above the Page of Cups, it might be that you have good news, and then you go to deal with the good news, like maybe you have a news to go somewhere, to a party or something like that, and you think, okay, this is really good news. But then you go there and you think, okay, well, now I have to worry about my self-esteem. Am I going to look okay at the party? Am I going to be okay at the party? Are people at the party going to think this about me or think that about me? So don't let your self-esteem become involved in that, because if you do, that's not going to be, that's just hurting yourself for no reason, okay? I don't know. I don't see anything here of somebody really hurting your feelings. It might be you doing it because of the fact that you have this confidence card, okay? I want you to try to be as confident as this, all right? When she got to Marine, people were having problems. Not everybody liked her being a leader, but she just had to deal with it, and she was confident. She said, I'm going to get through this, and you will too. I really feel like this is not unnecessarily somebody else hurting you. I think this is more you hurting yourself with your self-esteem. So be careful of that, okay? You have over here the Ten of Cups in reverse, and over here it's hidden from you. You have the Nine of Cups. So it might be that you are feeling like something in your life is not perfect. There's one thing that's not perfect, but at the same time, the Ten of Cups is pretty darn good. That's a lot of fulfillment. And instead of thinking about the thing that you have, you might be thinking about the thing that you don't have. I don't want you to do that. I want you to look at all the stuff you have and be really happy with it, rather than focusing on the one cup that's missing. Because even over here, you still have 9 cups, but it's upright. Okay, so the 10 of cups is here reversed, and here you have it upright. I think that has to do a lot with your attitude and with your confidence, because here you have this thing where you have a low self-esteem and you're hurt, and here you're confident and you're doing great and nothing can get in your way. So I think it's about choice. I think with the choice card too, I think it's all about choice. What do you choose to do? Do you choose to say, hey, I got this great cup over here? Or do you choose to say, well, these 10 cups, there might be a problem with them. Okay, it's up to you. Now, over here you have the Wheel of Fortune. Again, I think this hinges on your attitude. The Wheel of Fortune goes up and down. Is the glass half full or is it half empty? You have to decide, okay? I think your fortune is going to be going up, but you also have problems over here because you have the Tower card. Now, the Tower card as an obstacle, a tower is bad enough as it is without it being an obstacle. I mean, come on. But a tower is never as bad as you think, because a tower shakes up your world, but it also pushes you to grow. Okay, every time there's a tower, you think, dang it, why? But it also helps you to grow, because if everything's always perfect, you'd never have to stretch as a human being. You'd just be like going from happiness to happiness. But when you have a tower, it shakes you up, and then you think, okay, I got to be tough, and I gotta go out there, and I gotta be confident, and I gotta conquer the world, and that's how you grow as a person. I'm not saying conquering is how you grow as a person, but I'm saying conquering your fears, conquering your doubts, overcoming obstacles. That's how you become strong. That's how you become a Khaleesi. I mean, if she was just born the Khaleesi, she wouldn't have earned the title. She became the Khaleesi by going out there and surviving all of these unsurvivable things. Okay, that's what makes her great. If she was just born into it, then she wouldn't be so great. So Tower is something to see as an opportunity to grow. Now, your outcome is the 8 of Swords. And look at Brienne of Tarth there. She's trapped between all these swords. Now, usually Brienne of Tarth uses swords. Usually their swords are intelligence. Usually she uses the sword, she takes it out, and she fights her way through. Okay, but now she's sitting there and she's saying, I'm scared of these swords. I could get cut. I don't want to get cut. And that's not the Brienne of Tarth we know, okay? That's just somebody who's giving into fear and doubt. That's not who she really is. She's really a warrior, just like the Khaleesi is a warrior, okay? Whether you're a girl or a guy, you have the ability to pick up this sword and fight. So don't be scared of them. Don't say to yourself, well, if I get scared with all these thoughts, all these thoughts and experiences and memories and stuff like that, they've hurt me in the past, so I better not face them in the future. Sorry, but no, you have to grow. You have to grow, and you have to go out there and face your fears and overcome them and become the Khaleesi you're meant to be, okay? Whether you're a girl or a guy, you can become the Call, okay? Whatever that's called. Okay, nobody remembers what it's called because they're so busy thinking about the Khaleesi. Now, over here you have the 9 of Cups. This is what's hidden from you. This is massive fulfillment. I got hair on my eye right there. Too much hair. Okay. This is massive fulfillment and happiness. And Sam, look at Sam. He doesn't just come into the library and sit down and say, I'm happy I'm in the library. No, he works really hard. He studies those books. He pores over those books for hours looking for answers on how he can help his community. Okay, how he can be help John and help all the guys from the Night's Watch survive, and all the people on Earth survive. He's proud of himself because he did the work. Okay. So that's the same thing with this. You have to do the works in order to be proud of yourself, okay? Overcoming those fears, overcoming those doubts will lead to massive fulfillment, and you will find it this month. The other thing that you have here is the Hanged Man in reverse. When it's like this, it means that you're going to be waiting and waiting and waiting. It's now in reverse. That means that you are going to be moving forward. Now, when you move forward, you are going to be exposed because you have this, and you have this, and you have this, okay? All of these are saying that you're going to feel a little exposed, and especially since they slice the skin off, that's why they have this on their banner, having no skin. All your nerves are going to be exposed. You're going to be exposed. You're going to feel like, okay, people can easily take pot shots at me. People can easily say hurtful things. A lot of times, you could, even if somebody says something bad about you, you could talk yourself out of it if you wanted to. You don't have to give into it and believe if people say negative things about you. But when you move forward, you are going to be exposed, whether it's a relationship or whether it's a career move, or even if it's this party thing, this Page of Cups, good news, emotion-wise, where you have to go out to this party and celebrate something. you're going to be exposed, and I want you to be brave if that happens. If that happens, I don't want you to sit down behind these swords and just say, okay, I'm just going to be scared. I want you to go forward and say, no, I'm going to survive. She doesn't even have a sword. She uses her wits. She doesn't even need a sword. I mean, I guess she has an army, but she didn't originally have the army. You know what I mean? So she had to like use her wits to get everything that she had. She's just zero skill as a fighter. Okay, as far as I know. So she just moves forward with her mind and her heart, and she follows her heart and her destiny and stuff like that. That's what you need to do, because you're going to be exposed as far as your emotions might be raw, your feelings might be raw. You might be going into a new area that you're not really feeling comfortable in. You're a little bit scared, but I want you to go forward anyway, and I want you to have confidence. Okay. The other thing that's hidden from you, the last thing that's hidden from you, is the Four of Spears, and this is excellent. This is a firm and happy family foundation. So things are going to be going great at home, particularly once you get over this. I don't know if you need to forgive somebody or if you're just going to be a little bit emotional and raw because you're starting something new and you're going to be a little sensitive about it. But I think you're going to be getting support at home. And you might have to fight for that support. You might have to fight for it as well, just like the Khaleesi. You might have a tower situation where somebody at home is like, look, I'm not really for this. I'm not really behind you. And you might have to have this big row where you say, look, I'm putting the tower card down. I'm not accepting this. I don't like this tower how it is. I'm going to rebuild our relationship, or I'm going to rebuild the way that you look at me. Okay. You might even be doing that. You might even be rebuilding the way that people see you because you're starting something new. And they might see you as this, and then you have to become this, And especially with the fear here, you're going to be afraid to move forward. But whatever it is, it's going to be good. It's going to bring you lots and lots and lots of fulfillment. So you got to do it. Okay, you got to do it. Don't be afraid of anybody saying anything negative about you. Don't be afraid of people hurting you or being exposed, because I think that people are going to like what they see. Okay, I think all of this exposure and all this fear, I think it's mostly just in your mind. It's mostly about confidence. Okay. Over here you have, this is your angel card. It says the Queen of Gabriel, another queen, okay? And it doesn't necessarily mean whether you're male or female. The queen is just being more sensitive, but you're still in a position of power. You're still you just have a little bit more intuition. You're not to be sexist, but as a queen, okay, traditionally in the cards with the queens are a little bit more sensitive and have a little bit more intuition, a little bit more emotion involved. But whether you're a girl or a guy, you still are in control. You're still coming out as a leader. Okay, it says you can do anything right now. Go after what you want. The ability to attract helpful people, and she attracts a lot of helpful people. So. You're going to go out this month. You're going to overcome your fear. You're going to overcome any fear and doubt. You're going to attract people like Sam and the Khaleesi. I think you're going to be the Khaleesi, whether you're a girl or a guy. You're going to go out and you're going to attract people like Sam. You're going to attract people like Bran. You're going to go out there and attract the people that you need. Okay. Now, here is going to be your fate card. It says go after what you want and don't be afraid. I know it's scary, but you got to do it. Okay. You have here as your fate card the Gate, and it says a barrier keeps you from your goal. And we already know what that barrier is, because this is it right here. It's all the swords, and the swords represent painful experiences and fear and doubt. Okay, that's the barrier that keeps you from your goal. I want you to overcome it because you have this bliss card, and the bliss card and the Wheel of Fortune. These changes and the happy home. These changes don't happen. These changes don't happen until you overcome your fear. So you're going to have to do that. You're going to have to overcome your fear. And then it says here, the Black Cat, your luck will soon change. And you know that because you have the, You have the Wheel of Fortune. So your luck is going to change, and it's going to change for the better because you have the bliss. All right? All of these changes are going to be coming about once you get past this gate. You got to be strong. And the number one thing that you have to face is not even pick up your sword and fight. It's that you have to face being afraid of being exposed. You got to be okay with being exposed. And you know what? I think if you are exposed for who you are and what you love and how you feel, I think people are going to respond in a positive way. And even if they don't, you're strong enough to handle that. You can be strong enough to have somebody say, hey, I don't like you. You have to say, that's okay. I like myself. Okay, it's really hard to do that. But if somebody says, hey, I have a problem with your job, I have a problem with your partner. I have a problem with your home. I have a problem with your kid. I have a problem with you. I don't like your dog. Okay. Once you're exposed and you have nothing to hide, I think you'll be surprised how much people like you and how much people appreciate you. Because even just the fact that you're willing to be exposed and you're willing to be who you are, people really respect that. And I think you're going to be doing fine with that. I think once you're not hiding and once you're not afraid anymore and you're just going to allow yourself to be seen for who and what you are and what you care about, I think people will respond favorably. And if they don't, then the hell. It's easier said than done, I know. But you've got this tower, which is a rebuilding of beliefs and a rebuilding of something that's not working for you. And what's not working for you is being trapped in the fear and the doubt and the pain. That's not working for you. The pain from the past, that's not working for you. You want to have these things here. You want the happy home and the fulfillment, and you want the wheel of fortune changing. And you know that's going to happen. And you have to make a decision. Are you going to do that? Are you going to allow people to see what it is that you're doing? Are you going to allow people to judge you? We don't have the judgment card, but we do have all the exposed card, and we do have an end to waiting, an end to hiding. Okay, so I think that once people see that, you're going to be pleasantly surprised in how they react. Okay, and also, you know what? No matter how somebody reacts anyway, the worst thing that can happen is your fear. Your fears are always worse than the reality. So if you say, like, I like salsa dancing or something, and then your family says, what? That's crazy. Once people know what you are and what you like and stuff like that, and what you want to do for a career and who you want to be in love with and that you suddenly want to have another kid or something like that. Once people know, I think that it's not going to be as scary as you imagine that it's going to be. It's not going to be as you think that everyone in life is going to abandon you because you suddenly decide to tell them that you like ponies or something. I think that you'll be surprised on how many people just say, that's fine, that's who you are. I accept that. I love that about you. Okay? You're never as bad off or as bad as you think that you are. Okay? So that's going to be it for you this month. And I hope you have a great month. I will see you next time. Okay?